Lunch break. Hello. I have shrimp fried rice for lunch. Though I realized not doing anything spicy on this. I did a review. I mean, I could always eat spicy nonstop. I'm actually going to grab some soy sauce. Maybe I will grab something spicy. Right back. 6 people already. Awesome, folks. This whole video is just completely relaxed, eating lunch. We're at the lunch break. The whistle blew. We're going to have some shrimp fried rice. I will be having some shrimp fried rice, but virtually you'll have it with me. So let's go back to comments. Arsenic Element, hello Jimmy. Hello Arsenic Element. How are you? I'm actually doing very well. Very well. The second I come down here, I cough. It's always a little dustier in the basement. I've been de-seeding. I worked till 2 in the morning. And then I woke up about 6:30 and started working all over again. Took a super quick shower. Got my stuff out. I'm going to put more types on the site, most likely tonight. I sent more review boxes out today. It's just touch and base. Hello, Terry. I recognize that picture I took. The Filthy Phoenix. Greetings from Tampa, Florida. Hope you're having a wonderful day, Jimmy. That's very polite. I am. Lunch break for me too. Fish tacos with fresh Carolina Reapers in them. So enjoy your primo fish tacos. So, I mean, this is just a hangout. I'm actually drinking Red Bull. It's horrible for you. I'm going to show you this. This is not ripe. The only reason I'm showing you this is just it's a conversation piece. That's all. I'm hoping to get this on the website. What this is, and nobody's selling these right now, I believe. It's not ripe though. It's not ripe. I do have tincture here, believe it or not. I'm not much into this stuff. I'd rather eat fresh peppers. I mean, that's like Heinz ketchup getting tomatoes from Idaho. But it's still fun once in a while. Anyway, this is a white. It's not ripe. It's not ripe. You get your habaneros or crazy people in here and say, that's not ripe. Yeah, it fell off. I was pruning the plant today and it fell off today, which is heartbreaking. It's supposed to be a white Rocoto Manzino. They're not big sellers in the United States. You can see they're getting a little bit white. I'm growing the red version as well. They're very tasty. I've never had the white. A friend of mine did the cross and came up with the white several years ago. Or is it a color from? I'll have to look into details. Oh, important soy sauce. I love my soy sauce. Shrimp fried rice, big bowl of it. I figured I'm gonna eat. I was gonna watch TV for maybe a half an hour and go back to work. So you know what? I need to improve my YouTube watch time and subscribers. So feel free to share this. Hit that bell for notifications. I love shrimp. I still love shrimp. We are going to spice this up. This is what I show this all the time. Spicy bacon seasoning, voodoo sauces. Thomas Toth was very nice and sent me a huge box of seasonings and sauces. It's going to take me like 2 years to go through them. So if I keep promoting him on videos, I'll be going through it faster. Which he's a good guy, so I will promote him. You guys have grow questions? Ask. I'm going to be honest. I try to tell some of the newer people, general grow questions are not my responsibility. They're not. They're absolutely not. I get thousands of questions per week about why is my leaf yellow? Why is this? What's this? What's that? I didn't get it from you, but what is that? I'm working 16 hours a day. I don't have time for it. And according to my job, I'm not responsible for it. However, I try to help you out. General grow questions you can ask here. If I don't know something, I'm not going to answer it. Also, I love this because you guys inspire me as much as I inspire you. And we have a lot of fun. So, once again, I forgot. I should have a notebook with a pen here. You guys give me suggestions for instructional videos, stuff like that. That's cool. All right. The Filthy Phoenix says, oh, it's magic Q&A. So, non-grow question, but spicy question. What is your absolute favorite meat to put on spice, rubs, sauces, seafood, chicken? Okay, that's a solid question as I ate. I'm starving. Depends upon my mood, but overall, I'll get to that. I love ribs. Ribs is one of my favorites. Ribs and wings. I like ribs better than wings. Not the country ribs, which I still like. Country ribs are real fatty, but just your baby back ribs or regular ribs. I like putting dry rub on. Now, I've had debates. I call them debates. Some people call them arguments. But constructive arguments, which are debates, I like doing a dry rub on ribs. This is what I like doing. I like putting a light amount. Okay? And in my dry rub, I like to have a little bit of sugar so it caramelizes, but you don't want to burn the sugar, at least not too much. And then towards the end, add a little bit more, but not at the very end. You want those juices. It helps seal the juices and helps keep it tender by sealing those juices. But the debate I have about ribs with local friends is people want to do, 15% left on my phone. I'm always on it. So most of my friends like doing a dry rub and then a sauce on the ribs. I like dry rub or sauce. Sometimes, just sometimes, it works out with flavors, but you're adding too much flavors. It's like reading ingredients. Well, this is a soy sauce bottle, but it's like reading ingredients on a sauce bottle and saying, hey, there's freaking 50 super hots in here. There's no reason for that. You want things to mix and intertwine. You don't want things like freaking just you don't know what the flavors are. All you're going to do is taste heat, stuff like that. I look for the gourmet side of things. And another thing is, I don't like hot sauce with tincture. I've never been a fan. I shouldn't say that. Some of the hobbyist guys are making it, sent me some. I admit, I liked it. You know what? Now I come to think about it, I should probably do some. Not right now. But I want, like in the winter time. In the winter time. But overall, man, I'm fresh peppers. I'm fresh peppers over everything. But as far as meats go, ribs, it has to be pork. I'm not Jewish. Cool with the Jewish show. I'm cool with it. It's kosher. And I like chicken. Those are the two things. Pork ribs and chicken. Not a problem at all. Okay. Here's another important question, and it is important. Tears of love. Any idea of the SHUs on the rich purple lemonade? That pepper lit me up, and it lasted for about 30 minutes. That's another thing. By the way, surprise, surprise, surprise. I got trolled. I get trolled on everything. When you're in the, I feel weird saying this, but when you're in the spotlight all the time, you get trolled. One of the guys, I think he bought from me. No, he didn't. He was never a customer. Came to me and, no, I'm sorry. He did buy from me. He came to me and he goes, listen, I own it could even be you. It could actually be you. I hope it's not. My Lord, I hope it's not you. For the love of God, I hope it's not you. But this guy thought I was the most irresponsible seed vendor ever because I didn't list SHUs, Skohova heat units. Now, eventually, I'm going to have to do a little research, and I'm probably going to list something for the SHUs. Oh, sorry for putting you on a cliffhanger. It's never been tested. So, it is a fantastic pepper. It is. Oh, and another thing. That comes up a good I wish I had my pen and paper. My brain is working. My brain is working. Anything with Clemente de Nede in it, you're going to get medium. Rich Purple Lemonade. Yeah, that was one of my exclusives a couple years ago. I'm eating lunch, by the way. Hello, yeah. Good to see you as well. The yields were very high on it. I was extremely impressed with it, but the seed count was medium to low, so it wasn't worth my time. I'm running a business, so you got to look through the business aspect of it too. Most peppers have not been tested. Most peppers have not been tested. People make up numbers all the time. People make stuff up all the time in the pepper community. I'm 100% honest with everybody. Oh, and I had a couple people ask me, what people ask me in private messenger, comment sections, I think about those things, and I like to spin those off into these videos, because if they had a question, that means maybe you guys did for the same thing, so I could enlighten it on that. Yeah, Rocco's Fish Room. As far as books go, it's the Reaper. There's nothing that beat it. Reaper, Primo, whatever. But, oh, somebody asked me the other day and said, okay, a private message. Okay, that's cool. It worked out for somebody. They asked me, when did I release the C3PO pepper? And how did I come up with the name? And why did I rename it? They were trolls. They were idiots. I'm sorry. I told myself no more swearing. No more swearing in this. I got to keep it kid friendly. I apologize about any F-bombs. I have friends, kids, and neighbors that watch this channel, so got to keep it clean. C3PO Jigsaw is from Mike Hess. I bought it from my friend who used to live in California. He's a successful seed vendor, and I grew it. I isolated it, and I sold it. I didn't rename anything. I've never renamed anything. A lot of jealousy in this industry. A lot. People said to me the other day, that video is embarrassing. You should probably take it down. I said, nah, I'm not going to take it down. It's embarrassing, yes. It's embarrassing because of the pepper community. It makes the pepper community look bad. And all the F-bombs, that makes me look bad. There's just too many scammers in the thing. It's crazy. It's beyond insanity. But I'm trying. Oh, they said take the high road. Solid, good advice. Solid, good advice. The problem is I take the high road 364 days out of the year. And I was talking to non-pepper people here in Pittsburgh, and they're like, you know, there's a pattern with you. And I said, what's the pattern? They said, you lose you got steams coming out of your ears, your hat pops off once a year. And it's usually around harvest time. They know you're stressed out, so they come after you as much as possible. So that's crazy. That just reminded me. Oh yeah, going back to Tears of Love. I am long-winded, but long-windedness really helps the channel. Yeah, it was never tested. In order to test for SHU, the test is not that expensive. I think it's like 50 to 150. I think it's like 50 to 150, but I think I knew people got some stuff tested for them because they really believed in it. I think they paid 50, 60 bucks for it. That's not bad. And people said, you as a seed vendor, it should be your responsibility. If you're selling something, you should know as much about it as possible. You know, on paper, that sounds fantastic. How could I argue with that? It's like I can't. But to get the SHUs, and I did a whole video about this already, and it will continue to pop up periodically, not that much, which is a good thing. But sure, so if I'm growing like 200 to 300 varieties, say 300 times $55, now I'm going to have to jack up the rates. And there's a range. When you get to SHUs, get other people's websites and they're like, it's 100,000. 100,000 what? Oh yeah, 100,000 SHUs. It's a range. Where's your range? That's not an accurate number. There's always a range. But the big thing is, I'm a smaller company. I am, and a good thing, I'm doubling and tripling in size every year. So if there's something I feel that would actually be higher up on the scale, I will in fact get it tested. Meaning, if I think I have a contender. By the way, wink, I am working on some stuff. I'm going to see how it is. Some super hots. And I don't want to release them until I feel very confident. Very confident. You know, there's you could always have debates about peppers. I was talking to a friend of mine in private messenger, and I'm like, you know what? I sold the chocolate primatelli. There's some people unfriended me because they got not the ideal shape. That's ultimately it's on me. But I let the general public, you're going to get multiple shapes. 90% of my findings, I got the ideal pheno. And 10%, I didn't even get a tail. It's just kind of like almost like a ghost, but really gnarly and thinner. I told people that. I put that in the description. And then people were like, well, I feel ripped off. Before you buy a product, don't you read the description? Don't you look at the pictures? Obviously, these people didn't. But, like I said, the word ultimately, that's a color variant. People argue about that too. I argue in their favor and against their favor. How do I know? How do I know I'm right? How do I know I'm wrong? I think it's imperative to be an open-minded about things. Also, here's a little homework assignment. You can even do it right now. Go to jppepperseeds.com. Look up Erotica Orange. The new picture that I put front. Check that out. 3 different shapes. It's called Erotica because you usually get a tail. The first one looked like a woman with childbearing hips. The other one looked like a studly male. And the other one looked like, you might get some dates, because that had a little bit of a tail. You're not going to get cookie cutter shapes. You're not going to get them. I don't care, Reaper or anything. The only thing that would remotely even be in the ballpark of things is a Ghost or some of the original 7 pots, which I am producing. And I have a lot more to put on the website. So those are the things. This is just free flow. This is almost like, hey, we're in a board meeting. I could go to a dry erase board. I do have a chalkboard, but I should get you know what I need? A dry erase board here. I could put it on a stand right here, and then I could write ideas. You guys, hey, you have some questions. If you're not 100% fulfilled on my answers, what I could do is write it down on the dry erase board, meditate on it, research on it, and then do a video on it, and that way it'll help you guys. Trust me, I don't have a lot of time on my hands, but I truly love this, and I truly love everything else. So it all goes hand in hand. I mean, to be honest, what seed vendor do you know that gives this much customer service? I mean, honestly, I'm on the phone with people and everything else. But I try to do the absolute best I can. I do. And if I feel something's, not perfect shape and stuff, I need to somehow, some way say that in the description but I need to say it also, I need to say it in a way where I don't get trolled too. So I got to find a balance on that. So this is like the insider of the pepper world. This is what every vendor goes through. Okay. I've missed some comments here, so let's go. Hey, Joel. Oh, yeah, tears of joy. I'm sorry, tears of joy. Tears of love. Thank God that's not you. That person was beyond it, rude. Yeah, I think they wished my death because I didn't have a SHU on like a simple Slimer. It's not even my pepper. So, beauty ponds you can appreciate various shapes and sizes, yes. Oh, and shapes and sizes are based on, yes, 1, genetics, 2, environment, 3, nutrients, and of course, anything else. So there's always differences. And it all, well, I won't get into that. That's more into chemistry. But would like to purchase seeds, but I'm away from America. No sugar added. Yeah, I was shipping the United States. There's too many issues. Oh, and by the way, yeah, I'm not mentioning the group, but yeah, I got trolled. And this isn't recent. It was last year on Black Friday sale. Second I launched the sale, they're like, you know what? We can't buy from you. F you. And you need to write USA only on your ads. It said on my ads. They were like I said, I'm not going to swear. I don't like swearing in videos. I can, but why? It makes me look bad. I can look bad just by my face. They were not nice. Okay, so yes, number 2 carrots are the same. I've grown carrots, but it was when I was a kid. I don't know much about that. Okay. If you have haters and trolls, you're doing something right. Absolutely. Same goes for bananas, tomatoes. I don't even care if they're grown in a factory. Lawn Dog, here's a question for you. Have you ever grown bananas? You know, I got some rice left. Oh, and I did forget, because I do get carried away. I got 10% left on my phone. I do need to take pictures of peppers, plants, and everything else. So I can't stay on here too long. I'm going to shut my phone off and charge it for like a half an hour. I want to get pretty pictures. Now, some people really get mad at me. Everything I do, I've been sworn at in every language because I don't do international. To be honest, 3 reasons. 1, I'm a legit company and I could lose my house, my car, my hat, my toothbrush. Regulations to do it's like thousands of dollars per country. And people are like, screw you, Pickles, put it in an envelope. Don't tell me how to run. Instantly, this is how I feel. Boom. Don't tell me to effing run my business. So that's kind of how I am. Of course, that's the way I am. Why would a stranger tell me business? It's like cracking me up. Like a guy in South Africa. I won't even do the accent. I'm not in an accent mood. But yeah, it's no. The regulations, your customs, I don't know where you're from, but customs seizes packages. You can spend thousands of dollars and they'll seize your package. Seize your package. Like they seriously just rob you. Okay, that's reason number 2. I like to bring this up when I'm live. When I'm on Messenger, I just don't have time. And I feel weird doing the voice thing because I don't know if you guys can always speak proper English. Maybe I took too fast, you know. Okay, that was a couple reasons. Another thing is the tracking for international is very important. Some countries are easier than others. People are like, "Oh, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem." People put an envelope. I'm gonna get into something I never really talk about. I'll expose myself a little bit, but yeah, the tracking, once it goes off the airplane, the tracking basically stops. So the scammers could come up and say, "I never got my package. I never got it." And meanwhile, well, that's international. They wouldn't sound like a southerner. Anyway, from South Park, mind you. I love that show. Haven't watched it in a while. So it's easier for scammers to get over on me. And okay, so there's that. Also, I will personally tell you, it's easier to ship packages in envelopes than actually like non-padded, but then you're going to get them crushed, some of them, and then you have to replace those. And I don't know if you guys are lying or not. I don't know. I don't know anybody here in real life. There's just too many variables. Also, COVID-19, since that hit, they're more careful. They're throwing mail out, and that's here in the United States. In fact, I should be getting my mail here shortly. It's probably here already. I might be getting something in the mail to review. So maybe I'll plug myself in and review it if it's here. Okay. No big deal on that. Oh, there was something else. I don't know. I just wanted, since I'm live and I need content, I figured I would do you the honors to give you an explanation. Too much of a headache. Oh, and when I do it in padded envelopes, I've done this. I've shipped international. Do you know 20-30% of the international sales I have to give refunds on? And the padded envelopes, then I have to stand in line at the post office. There's one person working here in Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. One person at the post office for the most part. You gotta stand in line for an hour to make $10. And then you fill out all the paperwork, but you don't have your sanitary license, so they could take your seed license away. It's like, it's too much of a headache. I'm too busy for that. But I wanted to give you an explanation. I had the time, so I figured I'd let you know. Too many jagoffs. Tears of joy, you have absolutely no idea. Every 20 minutes, somebody's trying to get over on me. Okay, so I'm going to go back to comments, and I need to get off here. I've gone a little too far with my time. California, there's one place in Northern Canada grows a particular. Oh, the banana specialty bananas. Yeah, I would like to get into actually just reading about growing bananas. Real quick, if you have a chance, Lawn Dog, you're still here. How many different types of bananas are there? Is there basically one main type? See, I don't know this stuff, and I would love to learn about it. Okay. I got a nice size order coming from you. I really appreciated a bunch of Super Huts. Yes, I believe I shipped you out today, and I believe you ordered a few other days ago. So thank you, David. I salute you, and I hooked you up too. I'm not hating, ha ha ha. I follow you as a pepper grower and enthusiast. Oh, no. You're not. There's zero hate. I've experienced zero hate. It's all good. It's nothing but love. You ask a simple question, I just gave a full explanation. I've said this 100 times on groups, and people don't even read it, and they're like, "Ooh." I'm like, "Wow, thanks. That was fun." But yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. I try to give full explanations. Okay. All right, now we're talking about grapes. Don't listen to them. I work for post office. It's a mission. It truly is. You guys are always shorthanded, and you know what? Here's a general comment. I have approximately, I'm trying to give an exact number, and the number, thank God, is very, very low, like very, very low. 4%, we'll just say 4% of my customers will say, "Hey, where's my package?" And then they'll get crappy with me. And packages get delayed. A lot of times workers drop them. But It's a small percentage. It was up to 40% during the main spikes when COVID was around. That's when things got crazy. That's when I got sworn at from every Tom, Dick, and Harry and their mothers. Where's my package? I want a refund. It didn't get here. It says delivered, but it wasn't. I remember I gave somebody a refund and they're like, oh, sorry, it was here all along. All right, can I get my money back? I didn't ask. But like, wow, you were so demanding on a refund and you already had your package. Yeah, that's one thing I know about scammers. If you are a scammer and say your package wasn't delivered, the first thing I do is I type in your name. All right, was it delivered? Was it not? Okay, it was delivered. Okay, second thing. I need to double check the address, so I'll screenshot that, send it to the customer. Is this correct? Yes, it's correct, but I think, and 9 out of 10 times, they have it already and they just didn't see it, or they put it in the front door, something like that. 1 out of 10 times, it's not the customer's fault. Sometimes they scan the package, they put it back in their satchel, and it goes back into the truck, goes to the headquarters for the city, has to be reprocessed through local and then back. And that's usually anywhere from 2 to 7 days delay. Meanwhile, it was at your place. It happens. It does happen. So I tell people, be patient. Also, when it says delivered, this is just a far off the wall conversation from me. Hopefully it's helpful. In order for it to say delivered at your address, they use GPS through their scanner. They cannot scan your package across the street or in another city and have it ping with the satellites with GPS to say it was at your address. So if somebody's like, it wasn't at my address, well, clearly it was, according to the satellites. So, don't argue with me, argue with the satellites. But 1 out of 10 times, I think the mailman scans it at the proper address, puts it back in the satchel. Not the customer's fault, not the seller's fault, the sender, I should say, seller, sender. That's when you need to contact your post office, and people are like, okay, thank you for the information. And then all exclamation marks. I can tell they're mad. 10 seconds later, they don't have it. I'm like, you didn't have time to freaking respond. I see it all the time. This could be a reality show on shipping. It's so crazy. But yeah, there's so many scammers. And unfortunately, since a lot of people lost their jobs due to social distancing or all that other stuff, their scammer rates are higher than ever. And more people are selling seeds, renamed, and everything else. So be careful of that. And they lie about isolation. 4 days ago, I caught somebody lying about isolation. And the last 2 days, I caught somebody renaming peppers. 3 people were doing it. I got proof. People are like, I'll sue you for slander. Jim Morrow hacked my phone and rewrote what it is. That is so far-fetched. Get off the acid trip. So, yeah, I see it all, man. I see it all. Sometimes I will go down to the post office, and it's just so crazy. Grilling and chilling with Mo. Negative Nancy. Yeah, it's liberating to talk about this stuff, but yeah, there's Karens. I deal with Karens. I can't call them Karens. I have to be professional. When I first, this is the last story, and I gotta go. I really gotta go. I'm really beyond schedule now, but I want to boost up my YouTube as well, and I got more reviews coming in. I sent 2 boxes to Johnny Scoville. So by next week, it'll be like a Jimmy Pickles week from him. And I'll send him a couple more to review. He's really the only reviewer I send out to. Anybody else, it's just not worth it. It's fun, but like I'm not going to make my money. Anyway, listen, I have rambled on more than probably anyone in humans' histories. Okay, I watched you review peppers, your channel. Do you ever have cap cramps? Yes, I absolutely do. And how do you handle it? I'm learning how to handle it. There's not too much you can do. Laying down seems horrible for me. I know my friend Katie Prettyman, she'll jump in the hot bathtub and she'll drink maybe like a glass of wine. I know that's how she handles it. Um, I'm just thinking how other people handle it. Some people eat a sandwich. You know, everybody has their magical ways of doing things, and I think it does help to a certain degree, everybody's methods. Time. Time is the big key factor. All right, we're going to go to the last couple. That's for the stream, Jimmy. Enjoy the rest of the day. Right, I'm out. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate and I do love everybody. jppepperseeds.com. Last night I added 4 or 5 more types. Awesome. I appreciate everybody. I have a lot of fun here. Thank you guys for giving me the opportunity just to chat, vent, experience my life with you. Thank you all.